Hi everyone, I've got a quick haul to share with people today, and I've also got a couple of projects that I've been working on. So I'm going to start with the haul items, and these are all from eBay. The first thing I got were some 7 Gypsies in index tabs, and these are the antique gold and the silver and the cream. And then I managed to win some more of the acrylic dabbers, so this time I got the silver, pearl and gold set. So I got those at a really good price. And I also got at auction the Sizzix elegant frame. And you can't really see too well what that's like from the back, but the pictures are a pretty good representation of that one. And then I bought a Cuttlebug folder. This one's also on eBay. And this is the damask frame, and it's a set. You get the embossing folder. So there's the embossing folder, and you also get the die as well. And I've actually cut out some of the shapes from that just to show you what you get. So this is the main part, the frame, and then the next shape in is this shape here, and there's a really cute little flourish that you can use for embellishing. And then the centerpiece is the damask, which I thought would be really useful for sponging through to make a background, or if you're patient, I suppose you could piece the pieces that have come out of there together to form the shape. So that was the Cuttlebug. And then I got some more Prima, and these ones, I didn't win these at auction, I bought these, and the seller's shop name is The Craft Scene on eBay UK. So I got this one here. I got 2 of those. They're the ones I used on my tags last week, so I needed to top up of those ones. And the shape I didn't have before. And there's 3 different sizes of this one as well. So there's one of the larger ones, and then a medium, and then the little ones have only got 4 petals on. So I got some of those to try, and I also got a tube of the Prima Essentials. This is the Flights of Fancy collection, so you can see the flowers there. And I've taken a couple of these out as well, so you can see them close up. There's 3 different styles of flower, and there's 3 different colours. So they're the pink ones in each style of flower, and then there's a beigey one and a greeny blue kind of colour. And obviously they match the paper collection, so there's some really nice script detail on some of these. And there's also some of the little butterflies on as well, so that's got a portion of butterfly on there. So they're really pretty. And one of the projects as well that I'm going to show you a bit later is using some of these, so you'll be able to see them in use. Then I won a set of Heidi Swapp stamps, and I hadn't seen these anywhere in the UK before. They're the mix and match types. You've got some of the more decorative fonts at the bottom, and then a mixture of upper and lower case there as well. So I got those for a couple of quid at auction, and I was really pleased with that, seeing as I'd not seen them anywhere to buy at full price before. And the last seller, this is Crafty Charlie on ebay.co.uk, and I got the French Marketplace set by Tim Holtz. So it's got the Moulin Rouge window windmill and the little script postmark, really cute stamps. And I got one of the new 2010 sets as well. So this one's the oddities, so you get the eye chart, the eye, the hand and a little bee. And the last set that I got, these are darkroom door stamps, and I got these because I wanted to do some mail art. So there's some really cute stamps on here that you can use. Really like the little snail and this little quote at the top there. So I got those as well, and just a little bottle of stickles. So they were all from Crafty Charlie, the stamps and the stickles, and the rest of the stuff was at auction, so it'd be pretty pointless me giving you the seller's name for those. Right, projects that I've been working on. The first thing I want to show you, I was watching a few YouTube videos when the new Tim Holtz inks, the distress inks, when they were announced that they were coming out. So I watched the CHA make and take, and this is my interpretation of that. Obviously I haven't got the Tim Holtz die yet, so I just used some Sizzix dies, and then I used cardstock with dictionary paper over it rather than grunge paper with dictionary paper over it, which was I think what they were using at the make and take. So then I sponged over the dictionary paper with some of the new colours. So the first layer I had the Stormy Sky, the Victorian Velvet and a little bit of Wild Honey. The second layer had the Rusty Hinge and the Crushed Olive. And the third layer had the Wild Honey and the Barn Door. And then I put one of the Type Charms and a little bee on there. And oh, there's also some distressed stickles in the background, if you can see that. A little bit of sparkle there. Then I was watching Jade's videos from Jade Studios, and she does a tutorial on how to make these flowers which are very much like the K&Co flowers. So I made these two. I only had white material, and you need a material that's got a man-made fibre to it. So I'm not entirely sure what the mix is that I've got, but something like polyester silk or polyester satin will work for this technique. And you should go and check out her video because she does a full tutorial on it and shows you how you curl the edges by burning them. So this one I just added a little bit of lacy fabric underneath and some feathers. And this one I coloured with Glimmer Mist in Patina. I've not put any feathers on it yet. I was quite pleased with how they came out. And the final thing is another tag. So I used the new Damask Cuttlebook folder that I've just shown you, and some of the new Prima flowers that I've just shown you, and also the new Tim Holtz Distress Inks. So the background I had the Victorian Velvet and the Tumbled Glass to begin with, and then I put over it, if you've seen my tutorials you'll know I use the Rub and Buff to highlight the raised areas, and to begin with I put the pewter colour over, and I didn't like it, it was very cold looking, so then I went over it with some of the antique gold. And I was happier with that, warmed it up a bit, and I also added some Glimmer Mist in the background in iridescent gold, and then added a bit more colour by adding some Stormy Sky to it as well, because the Tumbled Glass is quite light. Then the Primas I Glimmer Misted with iridescent gold, and in the centre I just had some smaller paper flowers, they're not Prima, and I Glimmer Misted those with old lace. And then added a little bit of Rub and Buff in places and a little bit of eucalyptus stickles right in the centre. That tends to seem to match quite well. And then the lace at the bottom, or braid rather, it was cream, and I put some Patina Glimmer Mist and then a little bit of juniper on there as well. And what else is there here? Some little dragonflies. These are charms that I got in a haul video. Showed in a haul video rather, quite recently. And they're actually beads, they're not real charms, they do have a hole going through them but you can't see. And I put some of the antique gold Rub and Buff over the top because they were Tibetan silver. And then one of my homemade charms with some rose coloured Swarovski crystals on. And the collage image is from Paper Whimsy. And then just some fibres at the top, coloured with Glimmer Mist again. Or some of them are. So I hope you like that, and I hope you like my haul items. I hope they've been helpful to somebody in seeing things more close up. I know I appreciate it, especially things like the Primas that you can't see very well in the tubes, so it's always appreciated if someone shows them close up. And hopefully I'm going to be trying to do a tutorial on the altered tin that I uploaded yesterday, so I'm just trying to figure out how to do the editing on that, and I will upload that fairly shortly. Okay, thanks for watching, leave me a comment, bye!